All right, so when I'm trying to add together 4/10 and 43/100, the first thing I have to do is change the denominator to make them match. You can't add that together if they don't match. So what would be an easier thing to do? Change the 10 to a 100 or the 100 to a 10? The 10 to a 100. Mainly because of this 43 up here. Anytime you've got a number over 10, that is a single digit number only. And that number, what does this 4 represent? 40. It represents 40. So if I'm going to change 4/10 into 100s, it would just be 40/100. Well, now I'm just adding 40 and 43, right? 40 and 43 is 83 over 100. So there's my answer. Now, if I have a number line to look at, this number line of 4/10, it's showing the 4 right here, and it says that there are 10 equal parts between 0 and 1. There are 4 equal parts between 0 and 4/10. So find 43/100 on a number line. So you notice I've got 2 separate number lines here now. I've got one that goes just from 0 to 1, and it has a denominator in the tenths. And then I've kind of got like this weird shaded thing happening here that is showing this entire number line. This is literally like you were taking your finger on an iPhone and you do this motion. And you're zooming in on one specific part. So where the shade begins, from 4/10 to 5/10, it's zooming in and turning it into 100ths, 40/100, and 50/100. So 4/10 to 5/10 is basically 40/100 to 50/100. Now that I know, okay, well here's 40, 41, 42, 43. 4/10 could be, and 43 gives me 83. Most of the lesson is not going to be adding it up though. It's going to be finding it. So if we look over here on what it's asking us to do, for 1 and 2, it says use the number line below to name the fraction. Whenever I have a number line, I always look at how many little ticks are on there, how many little lines are on there. Because it doesn't always mean it's going to go to 10, right? So on here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the denominator for this is going to be 8. So now it says find for A. Okay, well A, here it is on my number line. It is on the first one, and I know my denominator is 8, so A is 1/8. Okay, now it's asking me where B goes. Okay, well B is the last one before the 1. So this is 7/8. No problem. Okay, now for 3 and 4, name the point on the number line for each decimal. 1.33 and 1.39. So once again, I'm looking on my number line. I've got 0 to 2. And it's only giving me that single digit after a decimal, so I know that's just in tens. But now I've got my little shaded area guy who's zooming in on just this little section here. 1.30 between 1.40. 1.33. So in here, all I have to do is do what? Count up to 3. We're capable of that, right? So 131, 1.32, 1.33. So F is 1.33. Okay, 1.39. Well, here's 1.35, 36, 37, 38, 39. So G is 1.39. See? Not so bad. Okay, so now it says where would you locate 0.46 on the number line at the top? That number line that they're talking about is this guy. So 0.46 would be 46/100, right? So there it is. That's where I would find it. Okay. Use the number line for exercises 1 and 2. What fraction is located at point C? Okay, so here's C. If I know this was what? Out of what?
8.
This was out of 8, so C is at?
5.
This is 5/8 right here. A 1,500 meter speed skating race is 13.5 laps around a short track. Show 13.5 on a number line. This is a very simple thing to draw. All you need to do is make a line. Doesn't even have to be that long. I'll put 13 and 14. So if this is 13 and this is 14, then right smack dab in the middle is what? 13.5. Ta-da! That's it. That's all you gotta do. And then from there, here would be 6, 7, 8, 9. And before that would be 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Use the number line for exercises 3 and 4. What point is at 6/10? 6/10 is what number? 60. So if I'm looking here, and I'm trying to find 6/10, it would be 0.60. I'm going to look up here because I see 0.5 as a decimal. This would be 0.6. So 0.5. Well, then this very next one's going to be 0.6. There we go.
Wait, E is 0.6?
No, it's not labeled as, oh yes, E. E is 0.6. Exactly it. So, for your independent practice, you're doing just this. You're looking on the number line.
There's another side.
There's more to it. It's not just this, but still. You're finding what each decimal is on this number line. Use the numbers before and after to help. You're either counting up or counting down. That's it.
We do 9 for 20.
And then on the back, you've got the same thing again, but now it's with the fractions. And then for 19 through 23, it's again finding the decimals inside this section. Okay?
Okay.
Feeling better?
Yes.
Good.